We go with the remainder theorem. Learning from last time, we said if x minus 2 is a factor, there should be no remainder. So we substitute in 2, because 2 minus 2 gives us 0 there. So substitute 2 in, we get 2 cubed plus 2 squared, subtract 4 times 2, subtract 4, which is 8 plus 4, subtract 8, subtract 4, so it'll cancel out to give us 0. So that shows us that x minus 2 is a factor of this because there is no remainder. Now, for the remainder theorem, we're saying that if it's not a factor, there will be a remainder. Okay, for example, if we're told, find the remainder of x cubed minus 20x plus 3 when divided by this, now bear in mind this is not going to be a factor, so there will be a remainder, is to find the remainder. What you can do is go back to the old-fashioned version of x cubed minus 20x plus 3 divided by x subtract 4, doing division and working it out, or use the same process that we used for our factor theorem, where we're going to take, so the function of x is x cubed, subtract 20x plus 3, and we can substitute in here a positive 4. Now remember, I want you to take notes, good notes in your book doing this, follow it through slowly, and at points like this, you can pause the video. Pause it, do this yourself, then come back and see it's correct. Don't wait for me to say pause, just pause it yourself, give it a go as you go along, and see how you do. So this one gives us 4 cubed minus 20 times 4 plus 3, which gives us 64. Subtract 80 plus 3, which is negative 13. So our remainder would be negative 13. You've got exactly the same answer doing it this way, but this is a much, much quicker way to do it. And that leads us onto questions such as this. When 8 times x to the power of 4, subtract 4x cubed plus a, guess where this is going, x squared minus 1, is divided by 2x plus 1, it has a remainder of 3. Well, as you might guess, we need to find the value of a. So let's set this up. Right, we know our function of x is this here, 8x4 cubed plus ax squared subtract 1. We also know it needs a remainder of 3. So when we substitute something in, we get an answer of 3. So 8x to the 4 minus 4x cubed plus ax squared minus 1 gives us 3. Let's look at what we're going to substitute in for x. So here is what we're dividing by. And again, to make this bracket worth 0, x would need to be negative a half, which you know from your factorising back at GCSE and trying to solve equations that way. So let's substitute x negative a half into this equation. Now's a good time to pause the video and have a go at substituting in minus a half yourself. Okay, have you paused it and come back? I'm still working on this. Beat me to it, well done. Equals 3. So 8 times 1/16 minus 4 times negative 1/8 plus a times a quarter, subtract 1 is 3. Again, there's no reason you can't check it, pause it, do the next bit yourself, keep going backwards and forwards as you go along. This works out to be a half. this is subtract negative a half, plus a over 4 subtract 1 is 3. Two negatives make it positive, so half plus a half is 1. So 1 plus a over 4 minus 1 is 3. Well, that 1 minus 1 cancels out. Let's times both sides by 4, so a is going to be 12. And there we go. So in our original equation, the a here would have been 12. So just to recap, we set our equation equal to our remainder. So we set the equation equal to our remainder. Then we substitute in our x value, which comes from what we're dividing our expression by. Okay, then all you're doing is substituting in, expanding, solving, simplifying, working all of our way down to left with just a equals something else. Here's one for you to have a go at. So your go is going to be, move the page, this question here. Give it a go, pause it, come back to me and see if you're right. So step by step, let's go through this. First you set up your equation equaling our remainder, negative 80. They're going to substitute in where x is 2. So place all the x's as 2's. Work out that sums this side. So here's our b, the whole way through, the thing we don't know. Just give us this part of the step. Add on 56. Minus 4b is minus 24. Dividing by negative 4 gives us a solution of b being 6. That's your work today. Well done, got that a bit right. If not, pause it, go through it again, or ask questions when you come back next lesson. Well done, guys.